Life changes, rearranges. I'll be stronger than I've ever been. No more stillness, more sunlight. Everything's gonna be alright. I know that there's gonna be a change. Better find your way out of your fear. If you wanna come with me, then that's the way it's gotta be. I'm all alone. I'm getting stronger. You come to see just what I can be. I'm getting stronger. Sometimes I feel so down and out, like emotion that's been captured in a man. I had my ups and downs, trials and tribulations. I overcome it day by day, feeling good and almost powerful. New me, that's what I'm looking for. I know that there's gonna be a change. Better find your way out of your fear. If you wanna come with me, then that's the way it's gotta be. I'm all alone. I'm getting stronger. You come to see just what I can be. I'm getting stronger. I didn't know what I had to do. I just knew I was alone. People around me, but they didn't care. So I searched into my soul. I'm not the type of girl that will let them see her cry. It's not my style, I get by. See, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm all alone. I'm getting stronger. You come to see just what I can be. I'm getting stronger. I'm all alone. I'm getting stronger. You come to see just what I can be. I'm getting stronger.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world, nah. But it won't mean nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the car to take us over the road, and man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat.
Hello, good afternoon. How the devil are you? What an interesting couple of days I've had. Somebody mentions Mr. Menno, said he was feeling good. Good, because I heard he had a nice little fundraiser for Let Women Speak. So much needed, let me just add. So thank you very much, Mr. Menno. How lovely of you. Anyway, what's been happening here? Some nice things on the local front. I've just gone and spent the afternoon with Carl Benjamin and Harry and had a brilliant time. And don't know if you watched, but it was on Lotus Eaters, and then they go and put it on YouTube. So super. Anyway, title: Aberdeen cancelled women. You know why? Because they're frightened of this. He's a man! I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to start with these bunch of assholes. So these are called Aberdeen, I don't know, twats for justice or something. And this has been sent round. ATUC, so this is the Aberdeen Trade Union Collective, Conscience. I can think of another word we can even see. Basically, I'm a known fascist sympathizer. I just want to say, boys, I don't know how deep your pockets are, but I'm going to get in touch with somebody who can tell me whether this is an actionable accusation. I fucking hope it is. Counter demonstration has been organised by the Aberdeen Nappy Alliance. Full details to be confirmed. Circulate this initial fly below and we'll forward it as more details arrive. Well, here's the details, boys. I think that men don't belong in women's spaces. I know, it's terrible. What a terrible, evil bitch I am. But what I think is that women have the right to have their single-sex spaces. And you bunch of perverts need to stay out. That's all I say. What do I say? Like, there are people organising. I mean, look, the enemies of Let Women Speak, right? They are, God, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of people that want to see Let Women Speak fail. Not all of them are TRAs. Some of them are other women. But let's just focus on the TRAs. Let's just focus on the TRAs. So they don't have much to do. They're clearly not busy in work. So what they do is they organise, like they might be the socialist worker, they might be trade unions, they might be fetishy perverts who can't manage to, I don't know, get a hobby. But there's many people, and they've decided they all want to come out. That's not good enough. It's not good enough to come out and protest. It's not good enough to come and try and drown us out. It's not good enough to threaten us. Like, none of those things are good enough. None of those things are good enough. No, they want to stop us being able to speak. In fact, they want to stop us being able to drink. So the fabulous women who's been helping us organise the Let Women Speak Aberdeen event have been dealing with an organisation called Trinity Hall. Now, Trinity Hall is part of the Seven Trades, which is a historic organisation which looked after the interests of workers. I'm going to go out on a limb, probably say not female workers, but workers. And they were asked, like, we're in the final stages. Everything has been organised for ages. They've been really super organised, these women. And we're at the final stages of this whole thing, just like tweaks, just making sure the running order, there's enough water on the table. And the organisation and the person who's been organising, which is a man called Ewan, he then says, just as an aside, who are the speakers? Right? Who's talking? And so they list the women talking, and obviously I'm one of them. And this is 1:30 on the 4th, bearing in mind the event is on the 8th. So it's on Saturday. And what we've had discussions with this particular venue for a really long time. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a chat with senior management. We can't host you. So International Women's Day. Women aren't allowed to meet. Do you know what the reason is? Because the council, so some busybody. I used
public toilets and I piss on the seat.
Wanker, has basically got in touch. And there's loads of these emails going out. They've got in touch, and they've said, do you know what? These women, these damn women wanting to meet. Do you know what? Do you know what they have the audacity to do? Meet and speak. And maybe even drink drinks at the same time. What a bunch of bitches. Well, because some people don't like them on International Women's Day, you know, the recognition of women all over the world. Like, we don't even have a flag, people. They want to meet. And do you know what? The people that don't like them are really aggressive and violent. And what they might do is damage some of the building and the artifacts. So we recommend you don't have them. And then those amazing strong Scottish men up there, you know, those wonderful masculine men. Do you know what they've said? Oh yeah, let's not look after those women. Let's not go out on a limb and protect their right to speak. Fuck them. Let's just cancel the whole thing. So that's what they did. 4 days before an event that's been organised for at least a month, if not more. Would you Adam and Eve it, people? Would you even believe it for a second? I would. I'll tell you why I would. This has been happening to me for years. The police don't even want to protect us women. We have to fight them to come and protect us. And I'm just going to say to all of you fucking assholes coming to protest us women, you could frighten every single last woman away. And do you know what? I'll stand there on my fucking own. I will stand there on my own. Because I don't know if you've ever met me, people. You brave men who come out and try and silence us. But I never lose. Even in retreat, I win. And why do I win? Because I prove to everyone just exactly what you're like. Now, let me just tell everyone else while we're here. Right. There are loads of things go on. Loads of things go on in this entire movement. And Let Women Speak now can no longer afford personal security. So I can no longer afford to have security, but not quite as frightened as I used to be. Because I don't know if you remember, but just 2 years ago, this is what was happening to me. So the purpose of Let Women Speak today is going to very much be about showing what happens when women speak. I've genuinely never felt so unsafe in my life, ever.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Excuse me. Go. Okay. Oh my God. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Just get us to a police station, it'll be fine.
I thought they were going to crush us to death.
So weird. I used to be able to watch it. I can't watch it anymore. It's very weird. Okay. Anyway, what happened when we did that is we fucking peaked the world. So come, Scotland. Bring your porn sick fetishy mob. Come to Aberdeen. Come and wake up the very quiet beast. Like, we did it in Glasgow. I really can't overstate the importance that the meeting in Glasgow and then in Edinburgh. Like, we make a fucking difference. So come to Aberdeen. Every single last one of you. Do your worst. Bring your flags. Bring your loudhailers. Bring your drums. Bring your speakers. Bring it all. Because the last time a mob shut us down, which was New Zealand, it's the only time they've really managed to stop us from speaking, is New Zealand. But because of that, I was on with Megyn Kelly. And in that conversation with Megyn Kelly, I changed the way she spoke about this issue. And she's so gracious. She always credits me. She's such an amazing woman. And then because of that, she gave so many millions of women a voice. Like, Megyn Kelly gave one of the last speeches before Donald Trump, the president who is talking in a way that we'd all like about women and women's sports and women's safety and women's spaces. Right? And Megyn Kelly, it's no coincidence, everyone, that Megyn Kelly was one of the last speakers on any of his rallies. And so, just in case I forget to say it every time, thank you so much to all the stewards and the bodyguards that I had in New Zealand, because I genuinely, there was a bit there where there was a man trying to pull Tanya tried to pull Tanya off, and I'm there and we sort of stop. And that's the point at which I genuinely thought I was going to fall. And then I was never, ever going to get back up again. So this footage here just has such an impact. It landed so many, it was shared a lot. And then the Adam Baines photo, which is me with tomato soup all over my head. So Aberdeen, troons and perverts, fetishists and nonces. Each and every one of you. All of you assholes that received that email and thought, do you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and protest those women on International Women's Day, because that's what we do. That's what we good people do. Tell you what, fucking come. Bring it on. Bring your most powerful voice. Shout over women. Try and stop us speaking. Try and make people too afraid to actually use their voice. You just carry on. And then just before you go to sleep at night, just in that quiet moment, you're going to hear, "He's a man!" Because there's fucking nothing you can do about me continuing to speak. Nothing. The more you try and stop me, the more people go, oh, what's that about? What is that? What's that woman talking about? Because that's happened already. You think those TRAs won in New Zealand? No, I won. Women won. Thank you, Emma T. Yeah, to the TRAs, bring your whole self. Come on, bring your whole self. Show Aberdeen who you are. Bring your whole self. It's going to be immaculate. Wonderful. There's only so much I can do. I can just bring myself, right? That's what I intend to do. I don't think I've got that song anymore that was on here before. But I should just bring me, right?
The winner takes it all. The loser standing small.
I will bring me. I will be looking bloody gorgeous in red. I'll look like a 50-year-old woman who really couldn't give a fuck about how many of you turn up. You'll notice me. I've got peroxide blonde hair, quite a lot of wrinkles, plastic nails, makeup. Oh, and women's breasts. And you won't see my vagina, but you'll know that I've got one, which is obviously the absolute central focus of your hatred, is the fact that I have a woman's body. Right, so I will come in my woman's body and I will visit Aberdeen and I will have a lovely time with the women, and then we will have a perfect, wonderful Let Women Speak, and then we will enjoy our evening elsewhere. And you, my friends, can all go fuck yourselves. But do come. Bring your whole self. Bring your whole self. And men, if you fancy coming, please do. You know, proper men. I mean, real men. Real, actual, real men. If you would like to come, Let Women Speak. You are always welcome. But if you are proper, please don't stand in front of women. Please don't. Because then they can't see. And we have a vagina first policy. So, you know, it's a bit like America first, except vaginas. So if you have one of those, you can speak first. But men, you are more than welcome to talk at the end if there's any time. But you know, just bring your whole selves, boys. Like we'd all love to see it. Because
what a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being
tough. Yeah. So I'm gonna say we don't want that on here. I'm just reading some of the comments. Anyway, get yourself. Look, I don't ask you for donations very often. I really don't. I don't want your donations, but I do want you to be part of what we do, and we do desperately need funding. So go and get yourself one of these. It's Mother's Day soon. This is a mother necklace. We also have a woman one. But yes, please. Who's saying Stephen? Silence. Please stop saying tough. Just say normal people. But I'm going to give you something amazing for your money. If you want to spend some money in the shop to help fund what I do, because I'm not going to lie, I don't think anybody else does it like me. I don't. I think I do a pretty damn brilliant thing. Not just for this country, but for the world, which I know we shouldn't talk about because I'm a woman and for some reason I'm supposed to do modesty. Well, I can't be fucked with that because I'm pretty brilliant at what I do. And because of what I do, that's why they're all after me, right? I know they go after all women, but I just have this special thing that the TRAs really do like to come out and see me. It's like I'm genuinely a famous person. They basically say you're really, really not important, but we can't let you say a damn thing because we can't let anyone hear your words. Because you're so unimportant that we're going to give up our entire Saturday to come and try and stop you talking. That's how important I am. And I make news. I mean, I don't know why. I don't have to tell you. There's a reason that you're tuned into this. It's not because I don't do anything, right? So go to can I just say, I don't sign petitions. I'm not allowed to sign petitions. I don't sign petitions. I really don't see the point either, which is why there's some enormous news coming out. So anyway, and you know, I've got so much to say about that particular thing, but I better keep quiet. Anyway, so to Aberdeen. Those I don't know what they're called. I think they're called the Union of Cretins or something. So I want to say particularly to the deacon convener at the Seven Trades of Aberdeen, to Andy Leiper, who is the presiding deacon convener. Can I just say to you, your organization has just stopped women speaking on International Women's Day. And to the Reverend Ian Thompson, you also, my friend, what is he? He is the something at the moment. He is something quite important, maybe the patron. So Reverend Ian Thompson, you are the patron of the Seven Incorporated Trades of Aberdeen, and your organization has just said no to women meeting because men might be violent and cause damage to property. So you'd rather steal our voices. You'd rather take our right to speak away. So that's the Seven Incorporated Trades of Aberdeen. Aberdeen Council. I understand that Maggie, can't remember her stupid name. Maggie someone. Chapman. So Maggie Chapman is part of the union. It's all really, really annoying. But it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So if you've just tuned in, the council in Aberdeen have written to the management of the Trinity Hall, which is the hall that we were going to have for women to, I don't know, speak and drink. Like the Let Women Speak event is at 1:00, and the Let Women Speak event is in the open. It's free to attend, and the reason we do it like that is so that these assholes can't cancel us, right? And that's the whole point of Let Women Speak. You know, and they're not easy to organize. I'm not going to lie. They're not. It's not like plain sailing. But I am going to say this, that no matter how difficult it gets, or what we're presented with, like what the TRAs decide to throw at us, or whether the police are going to come and protect us, no matter how much hard work and disappointment and everything goes into that, I'm 100% motivated by just reaching one more woman. Because, you know, before you peaked, right? When you just were thinking, oh, is it me? Am I mad? Is this wrong? Have I missed something? Did I not catch up? I'm not really comfortable with that. When you were still in that moment where you didn't know that you could say, well, he's the winner. Not you. When you couldn't just say, he's a man. When you didn't feel you could say that, right? There was a moment before that, and then there was a moment where you were relieved. Just so relieved that other people were saying the same, right? 100%. We all felt that. From the moment of thinking, what the fuck, this is so ridiculous, to, oh, thank God, somebody else thinks it. Oh, there's a group that think it. Well, Let Women Speak has a group in Aberdeen, and we would love you to join. And Let Women Speak has a broader movement in Scotland, and we've got loads of pockets all over the country of women that want to do these events. But they are tricky. They're not super duper easy. But I just, nearly every time we go somewhere with Let Women Speak, we meet someone. She either speaks on the microphone, and I'm going to talk you through it. And I've done this before, and I'm going to do it again. But every time you buy a necklace or some stickers, or you chuck on your hoodie, or you get yourself a scarf and hats and gloves and whatever that we sell, the suffragette stuff. You are part responsible for the woman that comes along to let women speak. She doesn't think she's going to talk. She has no interest in talking. She can't. She's too worried. She's worried that the work colleagues will recognize her, or she's worried that her son or daughter is going to be a bit pissed off with her at home, or she's heard that I'm like a fascist, and she's all a bit tentative. And she comes along and she thinks, oh, actually, I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak. I didn't want to speak. Oh, shall I speak? And then she comes up. She might have trembling hands and a shaky voice. And she starts quiet. And you can just see this woman transform in front of your eyes. It's just so moving. It's proper overused word. It's proper empowering. And you see her just get rid of whatever those things are that's like round her neck and heavy on her shoulders. And you see her just like blossom in front of your very eyes as she says the words that she's been absolutely desperate to say. Desperate to say. And then after, I often get to talk to her in the pub, and she'll be like, oh, I'm so nervous. And she's often far more articulate than she ever thought she could be. She doesn't stumble on her words. She finds that she says the things that she needs to say, and other people hear exactly the words that she says. Nobody thinks what a terrible person you are. Everybody around in this sort of community of women that come together to enable other women to speak. And they're all lovely, and it's just wonderful. And that's what makes these TRAs the most afraid. And that is what you do every time that you enable me to go and do one of these events. And I can only do it if we have the funding. I'm not good friends with rich people. I'm not as rich as anybody says either. In fact, I'm very not rich. And so I don't have these deep pockets, and nobody around me seems to have them either. I'm not playing the game with men, and so they don't fund me. Like there's plenty of men that donate to other men, but they don't donate to me. Nobody with super deep pockets goes, do you know what? I'm gonna make sure that women can speak. No, that doesn't happen. And we're not like our opposition. We're not well connected. We don't send emails out from councils. The trade unions don't support us. They don't say, do you know, can we stand up for women? So it's just you and whatever you're willing to do, whatever you're willing to purchase, whatever merch you're willing to wear and purchase. And by the way, if you're coming to Aberdeen, I'm bringing loads of things that we've printed dirt cheap. I'll just say that. I need to get rid of loads of stuff that's piling up in my offices. So this is just what I'm saying to you. If you're worried about coming, you must come. The more of us that turn up, the more women can speak. But that's what you do when you buy something. You give yourself a voice, and more importantly, you give other women a voice. Because without that, there is no let women speak, and there's nothing else like it at all. So, if you can just say the things that need to be said, come out in public and say them, yes, then I promise we will win. If you can put your hands in your pockets and help us continue, then I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose.
Has been what a rare mood I'm in. Why